In medical circles, fatty liver is often known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And this is often abbreviated to NAFLD. The term NAFLD includes a condition of simple fatty liver, but also incorporates the more severe inflammatory condition known as non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, also abbreviated to NASH. It's interesting that NASH causes the same damage to the liver as that seen in severe alcoholics. So this extra fat in the liver can cause the same type of damage that alcohol excess will cause to the liver. Thankfully, the liver is able to repair and regenerate itself. Indeed, of all the organs in the body, the liver is the organ that can most repair itself and regenerate itself. I have done clinical studies in people with fatty liver disease. My research has shown that it is possible to reverse a fatty liver using nutritional medicine. Indeed, it's often possible to reverse many types of so-called chronic liver disease by using simple principles of nutritional medicine. Now, by reversing a fatty liver, we can achieve amazing benefits such as weight loss, lowered blood sugar levels and lower cholesterol levels, greatly increased well-being, and a reduction in the risk of heart disease. So let's look at some of these vital principles to heal the liver. Well, when it comes to fatty liver, we need to reduce the carbohydrates in our diet, particularly refined sugars and grains, and particularly refined grain products such as white flour, white bread. We also need to avoid processed vegetable fat. This contains trans fatty acids, also known as trans fats. And these are like eating plastic. The liver doesn't really know what to do with them, so they clog up your liver and lead to a fatty liver. Also, we need to increase the amount of raw fruits and vegetables that we eat. I often say to my patients, look, you need to be a little bit more like Bugs Bunny. If you remember the Walt Disney cartoon character Bugs Bunny, we need to eat a little bit more rabbit food. We need to consume regular protein. You know, it's interesting that a lot of people, including overweight people, don't eat enough first-class protein. They eat way too many carbohydrates, which puts their blood sugar up, which puts their insulin level up, and insulin turns the sugar into fat. Also, we need to start doing a bit of raw vegetable juicing. And I do hope you have a juice extractor that doesn't live in the back corner of your cupboard, covered in dust or covered up with a tea towel. So let's look at some of the things we can juice for our liver. Things like carrot, beetroot. We only need a small amount of beetroot. It's fairly potent. Also spinach, anything green and leafy. Another trick that is really wonderful for the liver is to include a few fresh green leafy herbs in the juice. You do need a juicer that has a grinding or masticating action rather than a really fast revolving centrifugal action. So there are specific juices that are better if you want to juice fresh herbs. But I like to include things like basil, parsley, coriander, mint, thyme, oregano, and there's a lot of other green leafy herbs that have therapeutic healing properties on the liver. And you don't need a large amount, but you just need to have these things regularly, and they're potent liver healers. Also include some citrus, because vitamin C is essential for a healthy liver function and also to repair your liver, and a lot of people don't get enough vitamin C. You can include some fresh ginger root, a little bit of red radish, some capsicum, and capsicum come in all different flavours and colours. And if you suffer with frequent infections, put a bit of red onion and garlic in there. Now, not everybody likes garlic, but you could substitute the garlic with some red radish. So raw juicing is wonderful. And one little tip that will help you save time is you can juice several litres at a time, and straight after the juice is made, freeze it in containers to give you approximately half a litre. So you've got your daily supply of fresh juice, and as long as you freeze it straight after it's made, it remains fresh and all the antioxidants and enzymes remain very active, just as if it was freshly made. If you prefer it sweeter, add more apple, watermelon or a raw pear. But generally speaking, for people with a fatty liver or diabetics, we need about 90% vegetable and 10% fruit. We don't want to have too much sugar content in the juice. Now, the other thing that's very, very important for people with a dysfunctional liver, a fatty liver, or people with chronically inflamed liver is to use a liver tonic with proven ingredients. Now, let's look at some of the ingredients in the Livertone range. We have liver herbs such as St. Mary's thistle, also known as milk thistle, dandelion and globe artichoke. The amino acid taurine, which is very important for liver function and for detoxification of toxic chemicals and drugs. Other amino acids, which contain sulfur, which is a mineral that's vitally important for the liver to break down toxic chemicals. The B vitamin group, antioxidants such as vitamin C and zinc, vitamin E, and also the mineral selenium. Selenium is very, very important because without that mineral, your liver cannot break down toxic chemicals and you'll get a lot more inflammation in your liver. And you'll also find that infections become more prevalent and more severe in your body. For more information on liver health, you can visit our website liverdoctor.com or weightcontroldoctor.com, and you can also refer to my books, The Liver Cleansing Diet or The Healthy Liver and Bowel Book. I'm sure you'll enjoy our website. We have a liver quiz to test your knowledge on the liver. We also have lots of magazines, they're e-magazines, with lots of great recipes and also strategies for reversing a fatty liver. If you have any questions about your liver, you can email us from liverdoctor.com, and either myself or one of my naturopaths will get back to you as soon as possible. Remember, I'm Dr. Sandra Cabot, and my motto is, love your liver and live longer.